Bobchat, baby.
And we're just sitting here cranking a few beers, hacking a couple darts, and shooting the shit, you know?
Welcome to Bobchat, the podcast that makes you wonder why you're listening to it, other than the fact that you probably have nothing better to do. Before we start the proverbial joint that is Bobchat, I'd like to welcome my co-host with the most, Matt.
Hey, you guys.
What's up?
What's going on? You don't have money for food, that's cool.
Yeah, but cigarettes and weed?
Yeah.
Oh,
and booze. Like you gotta,
100%.
Like you gotta have the staples.
100%. And
bread, cheese, milk, fuck that.
yeah, listen, I'll eat fucking Spam out of a can. Right out of the can. Not even on a sandwich.
Anything.
Yeah, really. Honestly, it's just, an Eggos. Oh, you get the knockoff ones. You can buy like 30 Eggos for like $6.
You gotta get that shit at Costco, man.
Yeah, you can live off Eggos forever.
You could. You probably wouldn't be healthy.
No,
like
probably
maybe a little bit of the scurvy. Just a little bit.
Yeah. When's the last time you had any vitamin C? It's been is there vitamin C? This is Orange Kush. So we're good.
There's vitamin C in there for sure.
We got it covered.
For sure. If you notice it has a citrusy flavor to it, that's the vitamin C.
Oh, you can literally smell the vitamin C coming off of this weed, man.
You smell it. Just rub it on your skin a little bit before you smoke it.
We should. You should bring the sword over every time we record, and we should hang it up, hang it up on the wall. No, that'd be cool. We could put it next to the portrait of the Queen.
That'd be awesome. I did something not too long ago, last weekend when we were celebrating 420.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I had to work. I wish I celebrated after.
Yeah. So we had a couple of friends over, and we made nachos. But I earlier in the week made some bud butter.
Ooh.
And I put it into a graham crust that I made cheesecake for.
Oh my God! You had weed cheesecake.
We had weed cheesecake. It was
I made a
delicious.
marble cake once.
I made a marble cake once. Funfetti cake, guys. Funfetti. It was delicious. Yeah. But it was. I made it with all crystal.
Oh.
So I just took the I believe they call it keef.
Yeah, hippie crack.
Hippie
I think
crack
that's
keef.
Keef.
Keefer.
Keefer.
I like keef. Yeah, and I made one of those things of butter. Was it a pound of butter?
Yeah, a pound of butter.
Half a pound of
unsalted.
Unsalted. You gotta go unsalted.
Yeah, you always are unsalted. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, for bud butter for sure. And then on top of that, my buddy Nolan brought over a bunch of gummies that he gets.
Ooh, that's nice.
It got super silly.
I have some CBD pills right now.
Yeah?
Yeah, you want to take them?
I'm past the time in my life where somebody just puts drugs in, hey, try this, and I'm like, sweet, awesome.
I'll do it.
I had a crippling addiction for 3.5 years. Crippling.
I know. But look at you now. You're on the hottest podcast.
The hottest podcast. You know what, Joe Rogan? Fuck Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
It's all about Bobchat.
Hey, Joe, I really hope you're listening to this. Go fuck yourself.
Joe Rogan shows up at your house, kicks the shit out of you. He probably could.
Oh, he would. Oh, he could definitely beat me up. I'm gonna have to. You know what? I'm probably gonna watch Roadhouse and just to prep for that, just in case.
That was when I was bouncing at the Salt Lounge. So they told me to go home. They're like, you gotta watch the Salt Lounge training video. What's the Salt Lounge training video? Go home, download Roadhouse.
Yeah, right.
Watch it without the sound on.
Yeah, that's amazing.
No sound.
Why with no sound?
Because you got to get the context of the moves and how the bouncers act. You don't need all that shitty backstory.
I know, but I love this R.I.P. I love the soothing sound of Patrick Swayze's voice. You know,
Patrick Swayze.
Nobody puts Roadhouse on with the volume.
Nobody puts Roadhouse on.
No, that's amazing.
He was the Swayziest, man. He was the Swayziest.
Oh God, then he just totally ghosted us, all of us. Is that too soon? No, I love Patrick. Dirty.
The last movie that he was in was called it was called Black Dog or something.
Oh,
it was
yeah.
about. I had a movie poster for Black Dog.
Oh, did you?
Just an FYI.
Yeah, it's just Patrick Swayze's face.
It was like him.
1980s haircut. The half mullet.
Yeah, it's the only person that can still rock a Jerry curl.
Well, 100%.
Not still, but
100%. Have you? It's. Yeah, I forgot what I was gonna say. We're doing great at the podcast.
Remix.
Remix. That's what I say instead of everyone. But yeah, so yeah, he's just dirty dancing up in heaven now.
Yep, he's putting baby in the corner whenever the hell he wants.
Oh fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
I wanted to start a band called Patrick and the Swayze.
I'll be in that band. Do you even play an instrument?
Which one of you guys is Patrick? There's nobody's named Patrick.
Yeah. When's the last time? Yeah. The last time I met a Patrick, he was a fucking starfish.
His best friend was a fucking sponge.
Yeah, a sea sponge. Do we look like I'm in the goddamn sea right now? No. I might be swimming in liquor and bitches.
Swimming in liquor. There's a pineapple around here because it's in my fucking drink.
Yeah, yo, we better get some of those little umbrellas or I'm gonna be pissed. It's like, why aren't we on a beach right now? You know, like, if this is all portable equipment, we could go.
We can go anywhere.
We could go anywhere. We just need somewhere to plug in.
One time. Please tell me that we can broadcast Bobcat from the top of a tree, literally in. Tree.
That'd be amazing.
It's all sitting around hanging in the trees. What you guys doing up there?
Smoking.
Recording our podcast. Shut up.
Yeah, you keep it down. Listen, this park is for podcasting, not for playing. Get out of here. You know? Oh, there's the skate park. I can see my house from here.
Storybook Gardens. That's super sweet.
Oh yeah, they still have animals there.
I don't know.
I think it's probably 2019. People are probably like, Jesus, Griffin, Griffin, get on a mic. Do you want to get in on this? It's awesome. Where are you going? Did you get orange? Did you pick up orange juice for Delissa like we asked?
Apple juice, Bob.
Apple juice. Did you get the apple juice? That was a test. I knew it was apple juice the whole time.
You guys stole
Griffin, this mic's not in. You want to sit down with us?
You guys stole my shawarma eating room, so I'm coming in here to steal this bong.
Yeah, that's fine. No, don't steal a bong. Get on a mic. Let's get you hooked up, bud. Listen, I want to see you hit a fat toke, just super fat.
Okay, I can do that. To take a very fat toke of some dank beer.
That was good. It's oh man, I'm so excited. It sounds so good.
Told my wife's like, so,
Suckling on the doob.
Suckling on the devil's USB sticks. That's what Matt's doing. You're sucking on the devil's USB stick over there, huh? That's a jewel.
That's a jewel.
What'd your wife say though?
So she's like, "What's it going to be about?" And I'm like, "Well, the funny part is that all these guys, they smoke like copious amounts of marijuana, and I don't. So I just want to be there in the corner as this devolves into like the natural thing that's going to happen. It's just crazy stoner ramblings. I'm the voice of reason in the corner, and be like, guys,
you got to keep people on track.
Yeah, guys, for real though, you're never going to find a flying unicorn. It's not going to happen."
Well,
I have to say about that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna drop acid, but I mean, I'm gonna have a.
Genetic engineering is coming along at a rapidly increasing pace. And if we were able to take maybe like a pterodactyl DNA strain and
crossbreed it with horse.
With a horse. Somehow get a horn on there.
Yeah, I suppose you said unicorn. That's actually easier. I was more thinking about. I was thinking more Pegasus. Like a Pegasus.
Put wings.
Unicorn. Yeah. All you need is a little narwhal DNA and splice it up in with that horse. And there you go. There you go.
Listen, the Nazis were close to doing that. Okay, they were almost there. You know, then they all just went to work for NASA. So I mean, it's they left the genetic.
Well, if you subscribe to the Hollow Earth theory,
that's what it stands for.
Inside of the Earth right now.
There's not. You're telling me there's.
So that's what NASA stands for, the Nazi Aeronautical Space Association.
It was founded by a Nazi.
It was. Yes, it was. Seriously, it was founded by like the top-ranking Nazis, and that's fine. I want to listen. I don't want to. We're gonna obviously get on the whole Nazi thing a couple times in the show.
Couple of times.
You know, because we like history. We're no political affiliation, strictly historical value. So you're basically saying that there are Nazis in the center of the earth doing experiments.
That is a theory that exists out there. I don't necessarily subscribe to this theory myself.
Oh, well, I'll tell you one thing. I'm sold.
I'm 100% about.
somebody call Bruce. Somebody call Bruce Willis, and we're gonna Armageddon to the beat.
About 6 months ago, an Antarctic expedition did find a Nazi outpost there that was still adorned with all of the regalia and whatnot from the Second World War. Still,
yeah, but that was a weather state. I saw that.
That very much could have been the staging ground.
No. I saw
a meeting with the Anunnaki, the ancient Anunnaki.
Okay, stop. This isn't the direction we want the show to go.
Was there just a giant hole in the ground? Is that how they get down there?
Well, how else are you going to get to the center of the Earth, Matt?
Well, fuck me then, right?
See, and no, but they had a weather station there. The reason was that they wanted to try to map and charter different ways that they could get around the world to like North America and stuff. Instead of going directly across the English Channel, they're like, well, how much defenses are there going to be like up in the Arctic passages and stuff? and they check the weather and stuff. You know, I mean, they're Nazis, man. Who fucking knows what they were
Checking
doing?
the weather like HARP and the Five Eyes spy agencies are manipulating global weather patterns.
No, they're not manipulating.
Why is it that whenever there's a conspiracy theory, the explanation is it's something to do with weather? Oh, that was a 100% a weather balloon, guys.
I watched something the other day that was saying that there's a lot of evidence that the crash in Roswell wasn't a spacecraft, but it was a top secret.
What is that noise?
It's my phone.
Oh, Griffin,
I know.
turn the fucking
podcast
ringer
etiquette,
off on the
bad
show.
podcast
Jesus.
etiquette. I'm sorry. But it was a prototype for the SR-71 Blackbird stealth surveillance plane, and it was so top secret that they wanted to cover it up.
So Aliens was the best.
Aliens was what other people
we're
thought.
just going to say it's
Because it
alien.
was apparent that there was a cover up, but the cover up wasn't for aliens. It was for this.
Who was
experimental
when was that?
plane.
And that was in the 50s, right?
46 or 45.
So who was
I
the
think.
president at that time? Roosevelt?
Not sure.
I don't know. It'd be funny. It'd be funny if it was like Nixon, like,
Wasn't
just
Nixon.
tell them it's
Wasn't- it
aliens.
wasn't
Just tell them.
President Nixon.
Or if it's like JFK, oh yeah, tell them that was just aliens. That's a bad Bostonian accent. I'm sorry.
Where are you going with
I don't know. I'm fucking. Hold on.
You sound like a guy
Yes.
in the 1700s.
As we ask
selling
this, God blessing his way embark on the most hazardous and dangerous mission which man has ever embarked.
You gotta say car keys. Like
Car keys. You get your car. Yo, remember the
Get your car keys out of your khakis.
Yeah, man. Khaki. What the fuck is kahaki? It's khaki, Ricky. It's a color. I love a good pair of kahakis. I don't care what anyone says. You know, I mean, I like jeans, but I'm more of a kahaki kind of guy. You know, or sweats. I'm wearing sweats right now. I love
I am
sweats.
also wearing sweats.
Why not? Why not be comfortable and fashionable?
And fashionable.
But remember on The Simpsons? Remember the mayor? Faster, you idiot! Or faster, you moron! When he's on the horse, he's trying to get on the plane.
Mayor Quimby.
Mayor Quimby. I'm doing it really bad right now.
Or
He always had a sashed bimbo accompanying him.
sash.
Yeah, no, he had Miss Springfield, right? And it's funny though how now it's like everybody now a lot of people it's like it used to always be like remember on The Simpsons, remember on The Simpsons. Now it's like hey, do you remember on Family Guy? And now it's like Family Guy's kind of like set that precedence as like the pop culture reference animated show. You know what I'm trying to say?
I hear you.
Yeah,
I
right.
get what you're putting down.
Is it because you have headphones on or you actually get it?
I actually get it. I'm docking what you're floating across to me.
Oh, I like that docking. Boop, 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 coming in hot. We both work in that kind of business, logistics. You know, loading, unloading.
I don't do any of that anymore. I've moved up in the world.
Well, yeah, but you manage logistics.
I do.
You're still technically logistical.
I would like for your podcast to elevate me to a level where I can just not go to work anymore.
It's our podcast. You're the co-host.
Co-host.
You are the co-host. You bring that flavor, and then we just have like a guest on with us each time because you live pretty close. I can always count on you being over here, and you're hilarious.
You
and,
literally just need to like look across the
We-
street.
yeah,
Oh
well,
yeah,
no-
Matt's home.
yeah, right. I see. I always try to see your car. I don't know what it
That's
is.
out back.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. I bet it is,
I
big boy.
drove by the other day and somebody was parked in your spot up here,
Yeah. Well,
and I was like, "Fuck that guy."
was it a red car?
No, it wasn't a red car.
No?
it
Was
was
it
an
a-
SUV.
Oh,
So
son of a bitch.
I was like, "That guy's an asshole."
What a dick. What a dick. Yeah, actually, our neighbor came yesterday. Some lady in a I don't know, some kind of Dodge Nitro or some fucking bullshit car was parked right at the side of the house, and he like knocks on the door, and I was actually hand wrapping asparagus with bacon to put it in the oven. Yeah, it was great.
Fancy.
And we had chicken tornadoes as well, chicken or tardinis. I like calling them tornadoes. I don't know how to say that. I don't speak Italian.
All I know is Canadian.
Yeah, and some German.
A little bit of German. 9.
What flavor are you vaping on over there?
This is watermelon.
I could really go for a tobacco stick of tobacco.
Death stick?
A death stick.
These are not. You don't want any death sticks.
So no, it's the death stick.
Are we gonna watch Star Wars later?
You want to go home and improve your life.
Yeah, you want. Yeah, you don't want to die. I'm down to watch Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings.
What a surprise.
I love Lord of the Rings. I probably watch it. I've been watching it a lot lately.
My only complaint about Lord of the Rings. is
Oh,
that it's
God.
so fucking long.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but then bet you're gonna sit all the way through Endgame.
He watches.
You're right, I
he
will.
watches the uncut. The uncut.
Yeah, we watch. Yeah. So what? It's like what, Matt? You
Refer to
don't.
that as the The non-Jewish Lord of the Rings. The uncut version. It's bigger and longer.
But yeah, our friend Joel, he doesn't well, he's seen them once, I think he said.
I've seen them a bunch of times.
Yeah, and I was like, do you want to watch them? Because we always tag him in the memes and stuff, right? And he's like, I don't get it. I'm like, dude, just fucking watch the movies. He's like, we don't have time. I'm like, what, Joel? You have 11 hours, 57 minutes, and 43 seconds to spare? Fuck you. That's uncut, baby.
I know exactly the runtime.
Yeah, exactly. Why wouldn't I? I've seen them a lot.
Well, you have a group of people downstairs currently watching 21 Marvel movies to try and catch up.
Well, and considering how much Laura has fallen asleep during them, it's more like 30 movies.
Yeah.
I would go into the movie like the first time she's like, "Who's that guy?" I'd be like, "Get the fuck out right now."
Wow.
That's what I would say. If I took my wife to see the movie, it's like, who's that guy? What's he do? Go. Wait in the car. I'll be there in 3 hours.
I swear to God, ask me one more fucking question. Listen, I went to the bulk barrel for you. What the fuck else do you want?
Yeah, I have 7 pounds of candy in my jacket pocket right now.
Oh my God.
This shit in.
Dude, did you ever remember going to Westmount when it was in the mall? The movie theaters in the mall? So it was great because
Bulk
you
Barn
had...
at the bottom of the...
Bro, you had Bulk Barn at the bottom. You had Taco Bell. You had DQ, Orange Julius. Like, I've taken... dude, I remember one time I stuck in like 2...
A-Dub as well.
Yeah, New York fries.
Oh, they used to have Church's Chicken there.
Mr. Sub. Oh, no, Chester's. Chester's.
Church's Chicken.
Churches as well is another.
Yeah, but they also had Chester's there. You get like trays of fries. But I remember one time, dude, I snuck in like 2 Crunchwrap Supremes and an Orange Julius. It was fucking awesome. I was like, sir, why are you wearing a coat? A winter coat. It's July.
It's 26 degrees outside.
I get
right
chilly inside.
I'm allergic to the sun.
How do you feel about the moon? Still working on it.
Still a little scary. I've got some issues to work on. No, we used to go there. I used to go there with my dad, and we go to the Bulk Barn, and we would buy the biggest fucking thing of sunflower seeds. And we would sit in the fucking theater, and my dad was an asshole, so he wouldn't even like use a cup. He would just like throw them onto the floor. So then, once the movie was over, we would stand up, and all you would hear as we walk away is crunch, crunch, crunch. I don't know how these got here. It was super weird.
Yeah, imagine if it was a 3-hour movie. They'd be
it's up to my knees inside sunflower shells.
I'm swimming in sunflower seed. That's great. Yeah, there's a little bit of a mess over here. Could you guys clean this up?
This is unacceptable. I paid a lot of money for these tickets. I'm sitting in D-Box, so...
well, dude, I remember when I went...
douche box.
See, Griffin, that's how you're good on this show.
You know what? Funny that you say that, because every time I go there and I'm not sitting in the D-Box, and I look behind me, I'm like, that guy totally looks like a douchebag. Exactly. And he's got like 7 kids. Yeah. You don't look like you have the money to buy 7 D-Box tickets.
Like where is that? Like by the railing where they have that?
No, it's the top row, right under the projector.
Move.
Oh,
and
yeah.
They move, and they got speakers in the seats and shit.
What?
They're awesome, and I wanted to get them for Endgame.
There's certain movies. There's some movies where it's like,
I don't think I've ever had that.
They're amazing. You can turn up the sensitivity on the seat so it's like super reactive or not reactive.
What?
Yeah.
I've never sat up
they
there.
move you around. Like, say there's a plane, you're on a plane, or they're on a plane in the movie, and it'll like shift as the say the plane.
Oh, I want to go see The Aviator.
I saw Captain. I took my son to see Captain Marvel.
Talk closer, Griffin. Yeah. Did you?
Yeah, we sat in the D-Box seats.
Oh, the D-Box for the Cap Marvel. I bet that was exciting.
It was literally all it was a backstory movie. That's all it was. It was like, we need to fill in this gap before Endgame. Let's do this.
So, but for me, it seemed like it was like a forced retcon more.
Yeah, 100%.
Because it's like, we need, and that it's like that, and I think I don't necessarily have an issue with that. I just think it could have been executed a little bit better, and the way that it was marketed too. And I'm a big fan of Coulson and Fury, right?
I think we can decide that this is one time DC won. You know, Wonder Woman. Am I right? Pretty hot.
But again, that's also a problem too. Is it was a heavy focus on like. It wasn't. It was like, this is.
She can put the rope of truth around my cock if she.
she would get a very honest erection. We went to Masonville and there was no parking. They have these 4 spots right by the door that are like executive parking, and you go on an app and you pay $5 to park in these spots. And I couldn't find a spot, so I go to my wife. I'm like, just pay the $5. We're gonna park there. So we park there, and like I'm getting all these looks from people driving past these spots. Like, what are these people doing?
They could have paid $5. That's good
But
stuff.
I think we're overlooking the real hero of the Captain Marvel movie, and that's the cat.
Oh, is there a
And
cat?
that's
I've
another
never
thing
seen it.
about
You haven't seen it?
No. Is there a cat?
There's a
Bob.
cat, but
I wanted to
the
watch
cat-
it. I wanted to watch
okay,
it earlier.
let's just
Delissa
say
said
this.
no
Let's
on
just,
the
let's
box.
just say this. There's a cat that is involved in a way. Big thing with Nick Fury.
Yep.
I found like that wasn't a satisfying explanation for.
No, because the entire without giving anything away, they joke the entire movie. Nick Fury's constantly getting like fucking hit close to the eye, and they're like, "Oh my god, are you okay?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm good."
Yeah, they would do that. So then, yeah, how does
Do
tell
you
me
want to know
how he loses it?
how he loses his eye?
Yeah, sure.
Because the cat is actually an alien.
What? There's an alien cat? Stop
is.
right there. I'm gonna go watch it right now.
You guys sit tight. I'll be back in 2 hours.
Yeah, exactly,
This
exactly.
orange one.
Yeah, Griffin. See, you're gonna love being on the show too. I know you are. He was not that excited about it. You're into it now. It's like it's actually happening now.
I don't even listen to the radio in my car anymore. I
Yeah.
exclusively listen to podcasts.
What? You're gonna now you can listen to us.
I mean, the podcast that I'm listening to is at 380 episodes, and I'm on like episode 55, so I'm trying to speed through that real quick.
Wow.
Yeah, I started way late to the game.
Yeah. What are you talking about?
My brother, and
Listen, we're not gonna advertise any other podcasts on the
I
show.
mean, but if you're going
Just
to, if you were going to,
Yeah. So Griffin, how was your day? How would you go to Taco Bell?
No, I got a
He had a
giant shawarma.
remember he
Double
came.
meat.
Remember
beef
he was
and chicken.
he was super upset that he came in here and we were sitting in his shawarma room.
Well, this is a studio now. This isn't a shawarma room anymore.
I was curious though. Okay, like I see that there's a TV in here. Were you just gonna like come in here, sit down, and eat the shawarma in silence, or were you gonna turn on the TV?
That's a valid question.
I was curious 'cause I was like, was
Most
he just
likely.
gonna come in here like silently and alone and eat his shawarma?
we got the Google Home over there. You could put on any manner of dining
Okay.
music.
Mm.
Make
Dining
eat it,
music.
Eat it classy.
What is your
We got
go-to
the-
dining music?
The smart light there.
I know.
I
Isn't that
fix
the
it.
one? Isn't that the one that was it you that messed it up?
Yeah.
He's blaming me.
blamed you
I just
fully.
came in. and it didn't work. So
Oh yeah. It works fine every time I use it.
I was just the first one to experience.
How many drinks did you have
the
last
issue.
night, Griffin?
None.
That's a lie.
You are a liar, sir.
I got.
But no,
drunk.
what is your ideal? What's your go-to dining music? If you like for shawarma, like if you were in here by yourself, just kind of like hanging out.
I know
eating
what
the
I know
shawarma.
what I like, but I can't pronounce the names.
Typically, I'm gonna be watching a YouTube video. Now, whether I'm gonna take the effort to cast it onto the TV over here, it's 50-50. Sometimes I might just throw it on, prop it up against a beer can, and
Yeah, that's everybody's got tiny little TVs in their pockets.
Like I'm gonna start a montage where I just like scare everybody here in the house. I'm gonna start scaring them, and just save all the clips. Delissa especially. Oh my god, she's so easy to scare.
I scare Sandra so hard sometimes that she starts to cry. She doesn't even know. She doesn't know she's crying, but she's like, "Why? Why am I crying?"
Yeah, it's like I just peed a little bit. That's good stuff. Yeah. So Griffin, what's new with you, buddy? Tell us something else cool.
well, I start my new job on Monday.
Just kidding. I don't give a fuck.
What's your new job?
Yeah. Tell
It's
us.
gonna be building fences.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, significant pay increase from my current employment.
Just did that. I just did that as well after I left Bob all by himself with Copy Go Fuckface at Ideal or
His name is Drunk Trent.
Drunk
Ideal
Trent
pipe.
Yeah, there you go.
or ADS if you will.
No, fuck, yeah, ADS.
I still have all my uniforms that they gave me.
Ayo.
Remember
Oh,
that
nobody from Syntax is listening.
remember that time that you guys gave me 13 pairs of pants and 13 shirts with my names on it, and then
You got 13?
I got
I only got 10.
13, and then you guys remember that I just quit the next week.
Awesome. Hey, guess what, though?
I love it that he got signed off on it because it was like, yeah, Matt's not going anywhere. He's going to be here for a while.
Yeah, and it was like, normally you're supposed to wait 3 months, and they're
Yeah.
like, oh, he's going to be fine.
Oh, Drunk Trent was super pissed.
Oh, dude, he still didn't even get his for a while, and he's...
Wait, Drunk Trent?
Yeah, we're not going to say his real name in case he somehow ever finds this. But there's
Yes,
a
I would
guy that we
love
work
for him
with.
to
His name
find
is Drunk Trent. He's
You know what? He's a jack of all trades and also a master of all trades.
Yeah, literally.
Literally, he used to train people to fly fighter jets for the Canadian
He
Army.
was a fighter jet pilot.
He
was
also
shot down.
He also worked for Google as well.
Microsoft.
Oh, was it Microsoft?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
he also trained Canadian Special Forces up north, so he's an expert at hand-to-hand combat. He's also got his master's in mathematics, but what he chooses to do for his living is to drive a yard loader.
And
what an amazing individual.
I know he's kind of a for the people kind of guy.
He can't even spit out a comprehensible sentence, let alone fucking do half the things that he claims. And actually, some new information that has come to light. Actually, I didn't tell you this.
I'm super excited.
I'll tell you about this yet. So me and him were working the one day, and he's talking about he apparently is a scuba diver instructor as well too.
That is legit though, because I found his Facebook. And I mean, not necessarily that he's an instructor, but
you found it. You went out of your way to.
He has scuba dived because that's about the only fucking pictures he's got.
Yes, and I've seen and he showed me his scuba diving license. Okay, and
but it's like that's something you go out and you get. You take the class and you get it. Like,
yeah,
I got my CPR license, but I've never given anybody mouth to mouth.
I've never saved anyone's lives. I go to bikini contests quite frequently, hoping somebody chokes.
Oh my gosh, she's choking! No, she's not.
I'll help her.
I got this. Do I have permission to touch your body? Yes. Okay.
Yeah, chest compressions. I don't think you're doing it right. Is this not how you're supposed to do it?
Is not how you're supposed to do it? I need to use my penis as leverage.
I do one cock up a day. No, you never done a cock up? Griffin, you ever do a cock up?
Hands-free push-ups
with your cock?
With your dick.
It's like a jack. You know, jack yourself up.
It's not a straight up and down. It's more like
an angle. It's like a kickstand.
Sounds uncomfortable.
Well,
once you work that muscle though,
yeah,
you have that
the rewards are worth it.
Yeah.
Vascularity.
Yeah, it is though. Honestly, once then you can just go dick down.
Like your goal is to get to the point where your dick looks like Arnold Schwarzenegger's forearm in his prime, just like veiny.
1978 Arnold Schwarzenegger. Wow, you got a nice dick. Yeah, it looks like Arnold Schwarzenegger 1978 forearm. How the mighty have risen again. But so yeah. Anyways, before we got talking about the dicks, so he pulls out his scuba diver card, right? And it's like front of it says like all this stuff, and it's got a picture of him, right? Then you flip it over. There's another picture of him, like a Costco card. There's one on the back too, whatever. And then it's like date of birth, certification date, and then it's like got this name, like italicized in bold. Underneath his birthday and the certification date and all this other stuff. And it's like Marlon Smith. And it's like, that's not the name he goes by. Like, he goes by a totally different name.
Like, not even remotely close
to
that name.
Yeah, and then so we're speculating, we know he's lied to us this much, this far. What else is he lying about? Is that his real name?
Witness protection.
And then he's like, I'm going to build a deck this summer. I'm like, why? Because you buried the real guy under the deck, and now you're covering it up. We want answers, Marlon.
Like
a fish?
His wife is, Colombian?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, she got houses down there. So what I'm thinking is witness protection. Maybe she was one of those, one of those Colombian arm
El Chapo's girlfriend or something.
Yeah, and he rescued her, and they got him working.
He was special forces.
El Chapo is Mexican narco trafficker.
What did you just call me?
My name is not El Chapo.
Okay. Well, whatever.
What did you just say to me?
Well, what's a Colombian drug lord then, Griffin? Pablo Escobar.
But he's
El
dead.
Jefe.
One that's alive.
El Jefe.
Colombia's kind of on like the downward, going on the downward side as far as
Everyone's actually been to Colombia.
The Colombia trafficking.
Yeah, the coke stock has gone way down.
It's Peru,
Peruvian
where
coke.
a lot of it's being produced.
Trigger.
Yeah.
Back in my day, I know that I only ever requested Peruvian cocaine. I was ahead of the game, head of the bell curve.
You're just an innovator.
Innovator,
if you will.
I was the first one.
And you worked at a bar too. I mean, there's probably a lot of times where I mean, if you've never done cocaine off a questionable surface, I mean, are you really living your life?
I've done cocaine off of many
questionable surfaces
and people, for that matter.
Ew, that's what I was getting at. Yeah. You know, sure,
No,
we
they're-
talk about eating box of nerds out of buttholes, but I mean,
You ate a box of nerds out of her butthole.
I seen it.
I see you rip the man's jaws off. I seen.
Do not give a fuck about this question. Oh, classic. But yeah, so what's well, Griffin's been to Colombia, right?
I have.
I've only been to Mexico and the Dominican.
Dominican. Where'd you go? Punta Cana.
Yep.
Yeah, I've been to Puta.
Puta. Where's Puerto Vallarta?
See, that's what I'm saying. Well, what are they?
In Mexico?
That's where I went in Mexico.
I've
So
also
doesn't
been to,
Puta mean like pussy in
Puerta
Spanish?
Vallarta.
What does Puta mean in Spanish? Puta.
Puta.
Yeah.
Puta.
Puta bandejo.
Is like that's like a it's like a pussy bandit.
Bob, you're a puta bandejo.
Yeah, that's amazing.
New name of the new name of the podcast.
No, but now
Bobchat.
so now
Pussy
okay, so
bandit.
Puta means pussy. What does Cana mean? Cana,
Cana?
like Cana.
It's like
Isn't puta pussy?
No, yeah.
no. It's not puta. It's puerta.
No, Puta Cana. It's Puta
I
Cana.
was saying
I know. I'm asking you about Puta Cana. I'm just entertain me for a second, okay? You speak Spanish. Puta means
I need to see
pussy.
how it's spelled.
Cana, Cana. Just what does Cana mean? Cana. Tell me it means something funny. I just want to know. Entertain me. Because I've been to that place, and if it's like Pussy Island or something, I want to be like, yeah, I've been
that
to
Pussy Island.
I've been to Pussy Island.
It's great this time of year. They give you a super good return on your
I
Canadian
know
dollar.
they laid us when we got there, and I was like, "Are we in Hawaii?" Like, oh no, it's Pussy Island.
It's Pussy Island. Hawaii can go fuck itself. This is Pussy Island.
Yeah, all you are is volcanic ash build up and dried over years.
Don't talk about the Hawaiian people. Like
I know. I love Hawaiian. I love Hawaii. My car smells like a Hawaiian breeze right now. It does.
Do you not also have a hula girl on your dashboard?
I did have
or did I imagine?
I know you were. No, wow, good memory, Matt. I did have a hula girl on my dash, and I love that hula girl. Her scent only lasted for like a month, but I kept her up there for years.
After
Oh, hi, Kai.
after her scent was gone, did it start smelling bad? Like was
No, it's just
Get a little
smelling nothing.
fishy.
It's smelling nothing. it's she is from Pussy Island.
So I looked it up online,
Yeah,
and Punta Cana is in the Dominican Republic.
yeah.
See, that's where I was.
Yes, that's what we're talking. Yes, that's what we're.
I thought you were talking about
No,
Puerto Vallarta.
no, I'm talking about Puta. I realized Puta Cana is in the Dominican Republic. We've both been there. I'm asking you, what does that mean in Spanish? Pussy
I
Island.
don't know if it. It's not. It's not.
It's
It is actually. Wait. One
What
second.
does Cana mean?
the direct translation is white people come spend your money.
Yeah. Are you you an average Canadian? Do you like to vacation at least twice a year in warm tropical locations? Come to Pussy Islands.
Everything is free except for the pussy.
Yes. Give me some Bahama Mamas. Does somebody say daiquiris?
My wife was exclusively drinking Miami Vices.
Ooh, man,
Okay,
what is
okay.
that?
It's a daiquiri crossed with a pina colada.
Ooh, that sounds sexy.
Yeah, you get super drunk.
Do you get a free mustache with it?
You do get a free mustache ride.
Ew.
Who wants a mustache ride?
So
Never gonna catch me.
You're wasting your time. See y'all next year.
Okay, so
so I looked it up. And so it says, it's I don't think it's actually Spanish. I think it's one of the like more native dialects because like I think they do speak Spanish in the
And-
Dominican
well,
Republic.
they speak
And
they speak
French
no, they speak
and-
French in Haiti.
Yeah.
Haitian.
Haitian.
So-
that's where all the people.
Well, because
went
that's
from
there's
Haiti-
people that
Haiti
came to
New
colonize, but
Orleans.
I'm saying it's the
Yeah.
like the people from before.
The before people.
Yes.
Not the
the
tomorrow people.
indigenous people of Dominican Republic.
Colonization.
The indigenous people of Dominican
Just reminds me of
Republic.
one of those. You guys remember those?
But so it says what it says is the
Quick
name.
to Pussy Island, the British are coming.
It says the name
Retreat.
Punta Cana refers to the cane palms in the region, and it literally means tip
of the white cane palms.
Because they go sugar cane there. We actually had some sugar cane when we went. So tip of the white cane pussy.
What I heard was tip of the white dick.
That's what
direct translation.
Yeah, if we're gonna get technical,
technical here, I prefer. That's what my wife calls my dick. Is the white sugar cane.
I suppose.
Yeah,
you
give me
could
some
think of it-
sugar daddy.
The
It's gonna
the white cane palms, the white shaft, and the white palm.
Oh, say
Yeah,
shaft.
say shaft one more time. Super slow.
Yeah.
Shaft. The shaft.
Oh god. Okay, I'll do it in Drunk Trent's voice. Shaft.
You just think he's talking about Samuel Jackson.
Yeah, because he always is saying stuff, right? And then he never you'll be like, hey, can you go grab this? And he'll be like, labels. I'm like, what?
Hey, Trent, you got a copy? Copy, go.
Fuck yourself.
Fuck yourself. Hey, Matt, you got a copy? Yeah, copy. No.
Yeah, go for Bob.
I think he didn't. He talked to me, but I also think he didn't like me because I started way after him and was accepted almost immediately.
Yeah, because you're not an idiot, and it's easier, and
Bob,
you're not drunk all the
That's the
time.
nicest thing somebody has ever said to me.
You're welcome. Thanks for coming on the show.
For coming on the show. You are not an idiot. Have a nice day. He always brings his own coffee, and I asked him one time.
It's because there's booze in it.
Yeah, I know. I asked him one time. I was like, "Hey, can I get you a coffee on the way to work?" And he's like, "No, I bring my own jug of whiskey. Coffee."
Yeah. Oh, he's like,
I almost slept up there.
Yeah. I'm gonna go home and have a scotch tonight. Play my guitar.
Single malt scotch on the rocks.
And then I guess we should tell Griffin about the other guy that writes Literotica.
Oh, I forgot about it. Okay, all right. So
No.
let me get. I gotta get up for this one. This is gonna be a good one. All right.
I'm excited.
So this guy, he's in his 50s. He lives at home with his parents, who he refers to as mother and father.
Mother and father, yeah.
So he's like, mother and father and me went out to go get groceries. Like, super creepy like. And he was helping me in the warehouse when
They let me push the cart when I'm good.
Yeah. There's only ever one cart that I can fit in, but they let me ride in it.
I don't fit in those little car-shaped ones
anymore. That was a sad day. So we're talking in the warehouse one time, and he's always talking about like porn and girls.
Yeah.
Now this guy also probably hasn't seen his penis since the 80s. And even then,
it's a couple extra pounds.
I mean, I'm a big guy. He's a really big guy. So he's like, yeah. So have you ever been on this website? It's Literotica. I can't remember what the website's called. Shit. Whatever. Anyways. So he's like, yeah, I wrote a story for this website, and I'd like you to read it and see what you think. And I was like, oh, super weird flex, but okay.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
sure.
I would absolutely do what you did at that.
Yeah.
Situation.
I was like, but I'm a nice guy, so I wasn't gonna be like, you're a sick fuck, get away from me. I was like, no, you know what? I'll read your super creepy old man porn.
It was hot.
I will let you know that Bob spent an hour in the shipping office reading it aloud.
Oh, it was hot. It was so hot.
We're crying. But it's basically this story of these two teenagers that grew up together, and it's basically just a story of that ends up with the one guy getting barely a blowjob and like blowing his load so hard that it shoots over her head and drenches down her face. And I'm and he's super obsessed with big, huge nipples
and giant areolas. Like,
yeah, like he was talking
pancake.
Like coat hanger nipples.
Yeah, like you hang here. Take your hat and coat off and stay a while.
He goes into explicit detail about the length and size of her nipples.
Honestly, it's like
actually, you know what? Next time around, I'm gonna have a treat for everybody. I'm gonna bring that in.
Oh yes,
I still have it in my rain jacket from Ideal Pipe. I will highlight some excerpts.
I was gonna
guarantees the podcast will be R-rated.
I was gonna say we're not gonna read the whole thing.
No.
But probably already is.
There's
I'm getting a boner just thinking about.
I'll have you know that after that, I went home and I exclusively jerk off to literotica now.
I was talking about too. I was like, he must be so into it when he's writing it. Like, oh yeah, fuck yeah.
Well, it takes him 3 hours to write because he can only type with one hand.
Yeah.
He's got for inspiration. He just has a tab open of just very, very large, long nippled.
He's got to be 60. His parents are got to be 80 plus. Okay,
Yeah.
and he's like, oh, good thing it rained on Sunday. And then, or no, see, I'm doing drunk Trent's voice. I don't even have a voice for this other guy.
The problem with this guy is that he's super, super nice. Like, he's a nice guy. But then I find most serial rapists are to your face.
Yeah, and the next thing you know, you're in a novel.
Yeah, you're in a novel.
And you're dead.
He asked me over dinner one time, and I woke up in his basement tied to a dirty mattress. Like, I'm not even your type. I got tiny little nipples.
That's probably why you got out of there, man. That's a real red flag.
He fucking told me to take my shirt off, and then he was like, "You can go. I'm finished with you."
Yeah, come back if you get bigger nipples. He turns the AC up really high. It's like, let's see how long we can get those things.
He puts
Injects a bee, takes a bee, and puts it on to create swelling.
I'm allergic to bees. Your nipples aren't.
That was amazing. When you did it like that. Oh, that's so good. And then he's like, oh, I'm glad it rained all weekend because now mother and father can rake the leaves while I'm at work. And I was like, it sounds like
your parents are like, I guarantee you, minimum 100 years old.
And it sounds like you're forcing them to do the yard work so you can sit and write a little erotica. I don't get it.
Well, I only let them out of the house every now and then. But when they do, they gotta earn theirs keeps.
Yeah. Oh, that's intense.
There's a large eclectic group of people that work at that place.
There is. It takes all sorts. I remember one time, man. My buddy lived down the east end, and I met him through like camp or whatever, and then we became really good friends. We smoked a bunch of weed together, drink and stuff. And his friend lived out on the reserve, so we went out there one night, and they were just feeding us beers, man. They were like, they loved us, dude. I was like, I thought you guys would have hated us, but like we're Cash's friend. They're like, oh, you guys know Cash? Fuck yeah, come on, boys, you guys are cool. Fucking just feeding us beers. And my buddy had a two-door Sunfire. Okay, so we went out to Oneida. So we took the highway back to the east end. So we're in, and like I was like 14. So I've been drinking so much, and I was so fucked up. And two-door Sunfire. I'm in the back. Okay, so we're going down the highway, and I'm about to throw up everywhere. So I'm behind my buddy driving. So I'm literally reaching my head out of the window because there's only driver's doors. And I'm throwing up out the driver window right next to his head. And we got back to his house. His car just covered. Like it's like, have you ever seen a Sunfire covered in throw up? It's great. He's like I'm getting the hose. I was like, normally that turns me on, but I'm not excited this time.
Get back in your cage. Don't make me get the hose.
It houses the Sunfire, or it gets the hose again.
It puts the hose on the sun. I thought two-door Sunfires exclusively came drenched in vomit.
That's you have to pay.
That's the deluxe.
You have to pay extra, and that's the problem though. It's like as soon as you leave the lot, the vomit starts losing its value. As soon as you drive it off the lot, it starts decreasing in value.
Oh, goddamn, that corporate vomit.
But I do enjoy, from time to time, rubbing a little bit of tuna on my cheeks. And
get those sweet little kitty kisses?
Yeah, there's nothing like a little sandpaper tongue licking tuna out of your beard.
My one cat, Winston, likes having the base of his tail scratched, and like so violently that he will turn around and he will start like he has given me a cut with his tongue. He's licking me so hard.
Wow.
He just wants it.
Griffin, he does that to Biggie. He pats his bum.
He loves butt smash. And if you stop, he starts like making like these real sad meowing sounds. Like he's like, it's like you're just denying him like what he wants so much.
He wants the scratches. Give him the scratches, or he's outie. He'll Patrick Swayze this whole situation and just goes.
I thought you were talking about that you were going to go downstairs and Griffin was going to be like very sweetly making
why do we keep running out of tuna? I don't.
Pottery, very sweetly making pottery with Biggie.
Yeah,
from behind.
Very, very sweetly.
Yeah, or they're dancing. It's like, how is this even possible?
But he's actually in Whoopi Goldberg's body.
Oh, what? Nice.
That's
That
the whole
everybody
premise
knows.
of the movie.
Everybody knows that your references are out of control.
I just watched that the other day.
Yo,
everybody knows that your references are out of control.
Yo, just crazy, bro.
Everybody loves Jonah Hill. He's like the nicest guy.
Yeah, he's a dick. Hey, everybody, it's me. No, it's me. It's Jonah Hill, America's sweetheart. Jonah Hill from Moneyball.
Could you tell me if Michael Cera's asshole is as cute as I think it is?
Yeah. God, it weighs good cocaine on you.
Oh, come in, sweetheart. You can use the washroom. Would you like a sip?
You want a sip, sweetie?
Sip time.
Oh, sip. Yeah. Hey, tell me, does this cocaine taste weird? Or does this cocaine smell weird?
I've never took cocaine before.
Well, you did the best shit you could possibly do for your first time. We could just quote movies for an hour.
There should literally be like a 10-minute segment where we just quote just the two of us just quote movies.
See how long we can talk in movie quotes without actually saying any real sentences. Like, I'm gonna start quoting. I already quoted Lord of the Rings once tonight.
I feel like
Release the rebel.
I feel like
where was Griffin when the Westfold fell? Griffin, you're not saying much.
When the what fell?
The Westfold fell.
What is that?
It's a fictional area of Rohan in Lord of the Rings.
I don't recall this particular conflict.
Bob, I just got to give you a heads up. Your nerd boner is showing.
Oh, it's
super hard.
I'm wearing sweatpants, so I'm not surprised.
I diversify my nerd knowledge. I don't limit it.
May the force live long and prosper
Some
with you, my
people
son.
do.
Yeah, I'm all over the place.
Are you a wizard?
Are you a wizard? You're a wizard, Harry.
So yeah. No, I like other stuff too. I love Lord of the Rings. Like I have Warhammer. Like I didn't want to tell people I collect Warhammer.
I was actually going to bring this up, but I was also embarrassed to do so. But I feel I should just come out and say it. I've been listening to some like excerpts of Warhammer 40K lore, and it's like one of the best sci-fi stories.
Oh hell yeah,
I've read.
Dude, the best part about it is that Bob says he doesn't like to admit that he collects Warhammer, but he proudly displays it in glass cases in his kitchen.
Yes,
it's in the dining room,
and I have actually painted some of those figures.
So I'd be down for
myself.
painting.
Yeah, we could paint. We could do a bunch of drugs and just paint.
It's quite fun. It's
just
quite
do
fun.
A bunch of drugs.
Do you guys want to take some CBD pills and just fucking paint all night?
All night?
Yeah, because people go to Palace out. They're like, we're doing a paint night, and they have like wine and stuff. It's like we're just gonna smoke
a bunch
marijuana
of sativa,
and
paint.
We're just gonna.
They're not dolls. They're tabletop war miniatures.
We're going to transport our brains to another dimension and then paint these army
Well, and we
guys.
got to play the game, too. I painted a squad of guys, but I'm yet to play a round of the game.
Your dealers. Yeah, no, we will. We will go. We know a guy that's a manager there. He's gonna hook us up with the tables and stuff. We can go in and play for sure.
It could be a segment every once in a while, you know, like you do a
Yeah, we could.
It'd be like some big epic, like crazy.
Well, are you moving? Are you still gonna move to New Zealand for a little bit? Somebody said you were only gonna go for like 6 months.
I don't know. I have no idea. I'm just gonna go and like play it by ear.
Are you gonna come back here if it doesn't work out?
I have no idea. Well, I mean, what do you mean by it doesn't work out?
Well, because I'm just gonna at least need 56 to 65 days, because I'm gonna grow a bunch of weed in your room once you leave.
That is absolutely fine. Like I'm
totally okay with all my stuff smelling like weed when I get
well, what are you gonna leave here? Well, like because like
these are questions I do not have answers to.
Well, that's the whole point of Bobchat, is we're asking the tough questions you don't want to ask yourself.
Well, the best part
I'm not
about
gonna know until
as long as you can, you know.
I'm gonna call Delissa to bring me a beer.
As long as you can carve out an hour, you can remotely be on Bobcast.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, we could link you up via Skype.
Little Skype action.
Yeah, we could do that. See, that's the beauty of technology. We can, and like this is going to be a multimedia cross-platform thing. Like it's not just going to be the show. You know what I mean? I want to do other stuff. I want to sell like art on the website, like my art and my drawings.
Some T-shirts.
Yeah, hell yeah, fuck yeah.
Bobchat T-shirts.
Fuck yes.
You know what, Bob? I'm gonna tell you something.
You're the co-host.
I'm gonna 100% tell you this, that I would wear a T-shirt with your face on it.
Fuck yeah, I love you. I love you. Say I love you. Yeah, say it louder.
I love you.
Yeah, call me little bitch now.
You're a little bitch. I
Oh
love you.
fuck yeah. Start saying some Lord of the Rings quotes.
Don't know any Lord of the Rings quotes.
It's good enough. I know Delissa hates it. She's like, I'm like, can we watch Lord of the Rings?
We're taking the hobbits to Isengard.
Yeah, fuck yeah, we are. We're gonna get smoke some of that fucking.
The only thing I know,
long bottom leaf they got.
The only thing I know about Lord of the Rings is that the battle on the next episode of Game of Thrones is going to be longer than the Battle of Helm's Deep.
Wow, that's crazy.
Oh,
it's
been
the
one that's
no, tomorrow night.
Yeah.
It's going to be the longest broadcasted battle across movie or TV.
That's nuts
in the history.
That's fucking crazy.
I, for one, am excited.
Yeah. I'm super excited. I'm going to a concert tomorrow night, and I'm leaving early so I can go home and watch Game of Thrones.
That's awesome.
87 minutes, guys. 87 minutes.
What I was thinking about this the other day, and this kind of pertains to that. If there's one thing in your life that you could forget about either doing or knowing, what would it be?
Forget about knowing?
Yeah, you get like if you knew something or something happened to you, and you could just totally forget that it ever happened, or you ever were aware of this thing.
So, like, getting married isn't probably not the answer that I should go with.
No, I think your wife would be pretty upset about that.
Okay, so it's not getting married.
Like, let's say, like you broke your arm or something one time, and you want to forget about that ever happening.
It would be
like something like that. Like,
okay,
mine's funny, so I'm gonna wait till you guys.
Mine's not funny.
I'm putting you on the spot. Totally, that's part of the show.
Mine's super serious, and I don't want to bring it down, but I would go back and forget that Oxy exists.
Yeah, no, and that's good though. Good for you.
Altogether.
Good for you, and I'm proud to hear you say that because you're doing great, man. And I
am now. And 10 years.
Yeah, no, that's fucking respect, man. That's why we're friends, because you're a fucking solid dude. And I'm glad you said that, because you living the dream now, bro.
Living the dream.
You don't work at Ideal Pipe. You have that sick job. You got a you got a beautiful family. You know, you got your best friend Bob. You got a crazy hot new podcast coming up.
Your best friend Bob.
Don't forget. Can you guys get remarried so I can be the best man?
Are you a How I Met Your Mother fan?
A little bit.
Yeah. When Barney's always like, I'm your best friend, and he's always like,
Neil Pat,
Marshall's my best friend.
Yeah, MPA.
Tell me I'm your best friend.
Yeah, say it out loud. Okay, Griffin, you go. What's one thing you want to forget? What about your Mexican shootout?
Oh my God! I want to hear backstory now. You can't just drop a bomb like that.
Okay, we'll get Griffin.
That's a big. Yeah, that's a big
Griffin
one.
Griffin.
I don't know if we want to drop that on the first podcast.
No, we're gonna come back. We'll do that next episode because we're almost at an hour now. But we'll get we're gonna
leave a cliffhanger.
But for me, I think I would totally forget seeing Lord of the Rings. You know why? So I could watch it again for the first time.
Wow, I thought we were being serious, and I was opening up with you.
I am being serious. That's serious for me, dude. I had a fellowship on VHS. I wore that fucking thing out. Like, I love the Urkai. You couldn't even watch the battle scenes without it being fucking up, because I just rewound it so many times. Like, dude, first time I saw Fellowship, changed my fucking life, bro.
Changed my life.
And if I could watch it now for the first time, like at this more mature age and more sense of like comprehension, like, oh my God, imagine what I could do. It would be unreal.
You could watch it again and again and
Yeah,
again.
pretty much.
Pretty much.
We should just do a video of us just watching them.
we could live commentate 10 hours of Lord of the Rings.
It's 11 hours, 56 minutes, and 39 seconds.
I didn't say we were watching the extended cuts.
There's no other way to do it.
Bob's like, I don't own any other cuts.
Yeah, we're not. I'm not just gonna watch it. And they started pulling them off Netflix. That's some bullshit. How am I gonna marathon them if I don't have the hard copy?
Would you watch, if you were to start from the beginning again? Would you watch all of the Hobbit movies first, before?
I hated the Hobbit movies. I want everyone to know that.
The Hobbit movies are stupid.
They are super dumb. They're super dumb.
Has anybody ever made fun of the Lord of the Rings so hard that you puked?
No, I think I'd be really upset if anyone made fun of it at all.
Okay. Have you ever seen Clerks 2?
Yeah, I have. Yes.
The funny part about that is that the guy that they're making fun of looks like he could have been in Lord of the Rings.
Oh, for sure.
As a Hobbit.
For sure. I'm almost there too. I got hairy feet. You know, I'm pushing like 5'7". You know. And 111th years old.
And the name of the street you live on includes the word Shire.
Berkshire. Yeah, you live here too, bud.
I live in the village.
Yeah.
The Shire
Did
Village.
somebody say Jackaries? All right. Well, listen, I think that's all the time we have for today. Matt, thank you for coming over. Thank you for bringing your sword. And I mean that in no sexual way. He literally brought a sword here. We don't have this on.
My dick has been out this entire time.
Yeah. It's hard to talk. It's easy to talk into a microphone when you don't need your hands, right?
Awesome. Good end note there, folks.
And Griffin, thank you for just living here, I guess. And
taking a break from your
I appreciate
shawarma.
that. Thank you.
yeah, you had some good input.
Yeah, you know what? This was more important. I went down and ate my shawarma amongst other people, like
no,
human
are those
person.
other people still here? Ugh, damn it.
Still trying to catch up on 21 movies of Avengers.
Black Panther's up next.
And
okay, so here's another thing. They're watching the movies in
the order that it says you're supposed to online.
in chronological.
Yeah.
It's-
Not
or-
release order.
Yeah, which I don't know because I watched all the movies as they came out in the theater by release order, and one of the fun things was like the end credit scenes and all that kind of stuff, which is kind of wiped out.
But now, okay,
chronological.
going back on that, one more thing. Going back on that,
I'm not done yet. Turn the music off.
what order would you watch the Star Wars saga in? Would you go 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9?
You'd
Once it's done?
Well, no, you have to go. No, I'd start with Phantom Menace.
You would start with Phantom Menace?
Yeah, for sure, because it's chronological order.
Yeah.
I would too.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Phantom Menace was also the first Star Wars movie I ever saw when I was 6
Really?
years old. It was
What?
the first.
You're 6 years old.
I remember.
I'm
you guys
old
want to hear?
guys, I'm old as fuck.
Do you wanna-
Just so you
do you wanna
guys
hear-
know that.
We were talking earlier about the movie theater, and actually, I remember,
I sat
dude.
on a booster seat. I remember a pillow on a booster seat.
Oh,
it was the
God.
first live action
you're-
movie
sorry.
I ever saw.
It's 2000. It came out.
came out
19.
in
I think
2000?
1999. I can pull it up. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure. It's
I was in high school when that movie came out, just to put that into perspective.
Okay. Well, yeah. Actually, I totally spilled like 2 large popcorns and drinks all over the theater when we went to see Revenge of the Sith. That's another story for another day. It's yeah.
So to cap up the whole
Let's cap
show,
it up,
let's
yeah.
hope it up. Cap it up real quick. Bob loves Lord of the Rings. Griffin saw Star Wars when he was 6.
He's been to Ecuador. He lived in Ecuador. Proving cocaine is the way to go.
Cocaine. And the last note that we learned here is that I am old as fucking dirt.
And you've got your dick out. All right. That's it for today. Tricks and bruises, blunts and Land Cruisers. One love, everybody.
Fat guys out.
Peace. See ya. Sup, peace. Sup, peace. Sup, peace.